William, here we are in Kentucky. Have you had a lovely journey over here?
Well, we had a good journey over. No misdemeanors, and we all seemed to arrive in one piece, and the horses travelled well. So it's always a big journey, so you're relieved to get here, and happily they did. They arrived well, and so far feeling great.
And who are you here with this weekend?
I've got two rides, both Catherine Witts. One Seacookie, he's been here a couple of times before, so he kind of knew where he was when he got here, and he's run well here, so hopefully it's a good place for him. And then a younger one called Be My Hero. It's his second 4-star, and it'll be a good test for him. But he's a great horse, and I'm looking forward to riding him as well. So one a bit older and one a bit younger, and hopefully both good horses.
And so, with having two different horses, slightly different level, do you have different expectations for them this weekend? What would you be happy to achieve on either?
I think you come into any 4-star slightly not knowing what is going to happen. Seacookie's got a great record at 4-star level. He won last time out in Po, so hopefully we can, put in a good performance this weekend. Be My Hero again. If I wouldn't have brought him if I didn't think he had a good chance, but slightly more unknown. The undulations here are always they're unique to Kentucky, and you have to hope that the horses cope well with them. But the ground is quite quick, quite firm at the minute, so top of the ground shouldn't be too tiring. He's a little bit porky. I hoped he'd lose a few kilos on the way here, and he didn't lose one. So he looks slightly well, and hopefully he might lose a few on the way around, but hopefully that won't slow him down either.
You've been here a couple of days. Have you had a wander around the course yet?
Just had a look at the course this afternoon, and it looks good. It looks strong. There's lots of questions. There's certainly a theme to it. Seems to be quite a few big boxes turning to skinnies on various angles and reins and in different places, obviously. But there's definitely a theme to it, and hopefully the horses will grab onto it and embrace it and cope with it. But I think there's plenty to jump in a way. They need to really hold their line, and the confidence needs to stay high. But it's a good track. It's in a very similar vein to usual here. Derek has stamped his mark on the course, and it feels like that. But hopefully it'll ride well. And there's always the tricky fences out there. You've got the head of the lake. You've got the coffin or the hollow. You've got the first water. It's quite a few questions on the way around. So I think it'll certainly be interesting to ride around. And I feel very confident my horses should have a good go, and give them a good ride is the order of the day.
And Po was the last 4-star you went to. You won there. Very different here, isn't it? Tell me about the very different atmosphere, arena, etc.
Yeah, it's a very different competition to Po, isn't it? I think in a way there's the same atmosphere in both events. Both events are lots of people enjoying themselves and really supportive and really get into the competition. This is a much bigger, more impressive venue in a way. The cross-country course is totally different. I mean, there's hardly a comparison. Apart from the fact this has been designed quite along the Michelin lines, and therefore it's got a little bit of a French flavour, I believe, and they're going to build up to the World Championships in France. But it would be a very different track. The hills will always take their toll. The atmosphere in the main arena is huge. Horses can feel quite isolated in there. It's a great big area and a big crowd, and certainly on Friday afternoon when things get going, it can be quite excitable in there for the horses. So we're hoping that Be My Hero copes with that. He's generally quite a cool customer, but he loves to look around a little bit, and in there he's going to have to keep his nose down and get on with it. But yeah, they'll hopefully cope well with that. And again on Sunday, atmosphere is terrific in there. There's a real tension, and when you get to Sunday, you rather kind of wish you weren't there at all. But on the other hand, obviously, you're glad if you're still in the running and things are looking okay.
You're part of quite a select few, which actually, when you're in the main arena, you have that wall of crowd. What does it feel like when you're in there?
It's great. It's great when the crowd's behind you. The American crowd is always so enthusiastic, and they really love the sport, and they support all the riders. But when you're in there, once you kind of got over the noise and the initial excitement, you're on your own, and deep breath and get on with it. And I'm very lucky to have been in the main arena here a few times now, and you you know what you got to do, and you just hope that you can pull it off. But you never know what you got under you on that last day and how the horse is feeling, and they always build a very serious track in there. So no, it's never a nice feeling, I have to say. It's always you get in there and you think, oh God, hope so.
Great, well best of luck this weekend. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks very much.